My butt's directly on the seat. What? Where are we? We're in my office. Who is she? What are you wearing? Oh my gosh, you look so different. Do I really though? Completely absurd and dramatic, right? But it happened. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well. It's completely different than my other setup, right? Yeah. So I decided to make this video because I was talking to some friends of mine about discrimination in the pagan community, not the big ones that come up that we will talk about later. About how people are treated differently in the community when they dress a certain way. My friend was kind of like, what? That happened? I was like, yeah. And it's quite annoying. I started thinking about it a couple of weeks ago when I came home from work. I was feeling pretty good. I had some daylight and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll film a video. And then I was like, oh, let me change my clothing first. Why though? As soon as I said it or as soon as I thought it, I was like, oh no, that's silly. Why would you do that? And then I thought about how many times I've actually done that. Before going to a spiritualist group or a pagan meetup or any kind of like coven events or anything like that that has to do with magic, I would make sure I was wearing some sort of suitable magic attire, which is weird. Why would I feel like I had to change my clothing just to go and be in that situation? And not by everyone, not every witch is like this, but in a lot of situations, you are treated differently if you're wearing a certain style of clothing. If you don't fit into the witchy box, so to say. I like wearing lots of different styles, lots of different clothing. I love clothes. I love bright colors. I love pastels. I do not like neon. Sometimes I like to wear really dark clothing, like romantic clothing, fairy tale clothing, or just pink or whatever I want. I really enjoy trying different things, and when I see something that I like, I just want to put it on. I love that, but I could never pull it off. I don't believe that. I want to wear whatever I want. But I did notice in the past that going to events like that, wearing any kind of pastel fashion or sort of like rainbow color, I was definitely treated differently. Like an outsider, or like I didn't know what I was talking about, I didn't know what I was doing. Someone who just dabbled in witchcraft or just liked it, or was just interested in the aesthetic or something. And that definitely isn't the case with me, but because of what I was wearing, I was treated like I was some kind of simpleton novice. So I did talk to a couple of my other friends about this subject, and they definitely agreed with me. Wearing pastel fashion or kawaii fashion puts you in a different category to some witches, because they think, or some people have an idea, that if you're wearing bright colors or that if you're wearing something soft and romantic, that you aren't a serious witch, or that you practice fluffy magic, which I've gotten a lot, which is very odd. People really do continue to judge each other in every group, in every subculture, just based off of what you're wearing or even just what color you're wearing. And it's something that I would love to see change, because it's really annoying to walk into a group and be really excited to learn something or to meet people that you think share the same interests as you, and then they kind of shun you because you're wearing a dress. I know plenty of witches who are into pastel fashion, who are very serious about their practice and who have been practicing for years and years. They definitely will kind of stay solitary or not even go to certain pagan meetups because they don't want to be treated like a child, which is just, I can't. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because it's silly. Here's my giant cup. Look at this. It's bigger than my head. No matter what someone is wearing or what they have on their head, on their feet, what color they have on, that does not have anything to do with the type of magic that they practice or how serious they are about their practice. You really can't look at someone wearing like a Sixers jersey and some jeans and think that you know what their life is. Or, I mean, you can maybe guess, perhaps. You can't judge anyone or judge their commitment to something based on what kind of shoes they're wearing. I mean, maybe you can, like if you're playing sports and someone's playing basketball and they're wearing like loafers and not sneakers, and like, maybe you're not serious, but that's not true. What if they can't afford basketball shoes? Basketball shoes. Are basketball shoes a thing? No, that's not a thing. No. Bottom line, people who wear pastel fashion and practice witchcraft are still witches. Just because I like to wear forest fashion or like romantic gothic fashion or pastel fashion one day doesn't mean that that day I'm not a witch, or that that day for some reason all of my knowledge is flushed out of my butt. And if any of my pastel witches out there want to just like give me a thumbs up in solidarity, that would be dope. I know a few of you. I don't know that many because, like I said, I feel like a lot of us are afraid to join communities because of what we're wearing. Next time you see me in a video talking about magic, if I'm wearing a big pink rose on my head, I'm still me. It's me with a big pink rose on my head. Have a great day, guys. If you have any kind of things that you want to share with me, any stories about going to a meetup and having like a weird experience or being treated oddly just because of what you're wearing, leave it in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. I would love to hear your stories. I would love to share this sort of topic. I would love to just talk about it. Okay, it's so hot in here, I'm gonna melt. Bye.